Hi. Okay, so we have another update this week. Someone else has good news. Over to you, Stella.
All right, listen up.
Hi, Let's Talk Jobs. I just wanted to say a massive thank you for your guidance, for your advice in terms of my career. I've always been scared to leave the NHS because when I finally decided to leave the NHS, I lost my job due to COVID. So since COVID, I went back to the NHS and I was so scared of ever leaving that I was willing to be uncomfortable, underpaid and undervalued. But after watching your episode where you advised me that I could easily be in a better job, I could easily move to a private sector, and I could easily be making more than 30k a year, I decided to take that leap. I rewrote my CV, and I started applying for jobs over 30k. And I'm so happy because I managed to get a job. I secured a job where I'm earning a top end of 30k, nearly 40k. And it's definitely down to your advice because you gave me the confidence to put myself out there. And I did. And I just want to say an extreme thank you. And I hope others take your advice as seriously as I did, because now I'm able to do the things that I want to do. As a single mum, I'm able to provide for my son the way I want to. And that's down a lot. That's down to you guys a lot. So, yeah, thank you so much. And keep doing what you guys are doing.
I actually remember her scenario.
Yeah, I remember that scenario. I remember Francis, you were just like, nope, she needs to leave, she needs to get out. This is amazing. Like, keep come back with the feedback because it just encourages us to do more. And I love the fact that she talked about how it's impacted her personal life.
Yeah.
The thing is, sometimes we take our careers and jobs, we don't take it as seriously as we should. And she mentioned that she's a single mum and it's made a big difference to her life. She can provide in the way that she wants to provide. So I'm taken back by this feedback. But
I feel one of the biggest things about this feedback is sometimes we forget, like, this is affecting other aspects of your life.
Absolutely.
This is not, like, your job isn't just you going to a 9 to 5.
Exactly.
It's, you have a child and we have to make sure that child is in the best scenario all the time.
Yeah.
And your mental health makes a huge difference. I love the fact that she got more money.
do you know what?
I remember that she wasn't on 30.
She was
and she was like,
20s.
and
She was on 20, low 20s,
right?
yeah.
And she was like, I wanna at least earn 30.
I don't know.
She said like 27.
She had 27, and you were like, "Oh no, you can get 30." Then we were like, "No, you can probably get more than."
Yeah.
So So the thing is, she had, and I don't know if you. Okay, let me break it down how deep it is. So she came back to us, told us that she's been given the offer. The role was advertised 30 to 35. I think they offered her like 31 or 32. And she was like, I want to try for 34. Should I negotiate? I'm going to ask her for 34. And we were like, yes, negotiate, but then...
Not 34.
But not 34. We said more than outside the band. And she was taken back. She was like, are you sure? Are they going to accept it? I said, all you can do, we weren't pushy about it. We told her to just say that, you know, that she really wants the role, but the market rate is a bit more, and we put in the offer, and they counter offered, gave her more than what she even wanted outside of the 35k.
Yeah.
So
I think what's really key about that is, remember, she was coming from somewhere where she was undervalued. The fact that they went outside of that band shows the value that they're already starting to put on her. And I think that's so important. And I just love that for her. I really do.
Do you know a key thing that you just said is the undervalued part, because I remember that was a key thing about her scenario. And when she came to us and told us that she'd been offered this role, the excitement in her voice was like, the feedback she got, they showed her that they needed her for that role. Yeah. So automatically, that's helped her confidence, her self-esteem. That's why she even thought, should I negotiate? Because I think I can negotiate because they really need me for this role. They need someone with my experience. And I think the thing is, a lot of times we value ourselves based on our last employer or how that they have treated, but we can't use that as an example. You have to look and say, okay, what is my skill? What do I bring to the table? And so just remember that.
Just remember that your current place, if that place is undervaluing you, it is not who you are. Right. It may be to do with the management, the structures. in there. Just kind of detach yourself from that environment and go out into the market and see where you can get your value appreciated.
Do you know, I just want to just double down on that a little bit. The reality is, if you're with a company and they don't value all that you bring to the table, you're not able to bring your full self, you're not able to bring all your skills and experience to the job, the issue's with the company. There is no issue with you.
I love that.
Do you know? So you need to make sure that you go somewhere that you can fully express. You don't have to dim your light. You don't have to be smaller. You can be full expression, and you can show like what you bring to the table. You can bring all your experience to the table, and you can really
I love it.
You can really express yourself. It is so key and it's so important. Because you can only be your best self if you can bring your full self, right?
Yeah.
And so make sure that you're in the right environment. So for some people, it's time for you to leave.
Leave. Leave. No, honestly, like leave. And also, because I remember from her scenario, she was telling us about all these roles of responsibility that she was doing. She was teaching her manager stuff and things like that. So when you take stock of what experience have I gained, write it down, because how could she go from one organization where she was undervalued, she was making under 25k and now she's making nearly 40k for the same experience. So just think about it. And so if anyone's in a situation right now where they're feeling that they can't move or they're not sure, I hope that you use this video as some type of motivation to take your career to the next level.
Get what you deserve. But anyway, thank you very much for your time. If you have any feedback for us, let us know in the comments. If you've got a scenario, send us a little DM and we can put your scenario out. We're here to help. Thank you very much. All right, bye.
Bye.
Like and subscribe. Do that as well.